Hey there, Jim. Yeah, since we last talked with you at 4:30, we have not been able to move a bit closer to the scene of where the crash had happened. This is on east on Constitution Avenue, on the north barricade, and you probably can't see it right now because a lot of it is blocked off right now with the ambulance right in front of us. But there is a tow truck over here. I don't know if Dan can pan over to my right. And then I'm guessing that is a tow truck that's going to be towing the car that was involved in this crash. Now, part of the Constitution is blocked off, and police are being pretty strict about letting people walk on the street, so they are being told to stay on the side. I'm going to pause here for just a second because I'm hearing myself in my ear, so whoever is back there could probably fix my IFB. Now, we also shot video of the scene about an hour and a half, after the crash happened, where the National Guard in riot gear were seen marching down the street, setting up protective perimeters. But this whole chaos, Jim, I have to go back to talk about this, what happened today. It all started a little after 1 p.m. after Capitol Police say a man rammed a car into two officers at a barricade outside the U.S. Capitol and then got out of the car wielding a knife. And, that's when officers shot at him before he died at a hospital. Now, the officers who were hit by the car were hospitalized, as you mentioned, and one of them, sadly, has died of his injuries. Now, the officer who died is being identified as William Billy Evans, who has been with Capitol Police for 18 years now, but clearly a very sad, sad day, as this has yet, it is another loss for Capitol Police in just 3 months since the insurrection on January 6th.
I just ask that the public continue to keep U.S. Capitol Police and their families in your prayers. This has been an extremely difficult time for U.S. Capitol Police.
At this time, the Metropolitan Police Department's Homicide Division, as well as our Internal Affairs Division, will now take over the investigation with respect to the shooting death that occurred, as well as the officer's death.
Now, that was the presser that was held earlier this afternoon. Clearly, you can just, hear the sadness in their voice. Now, Capitol Police say there is no ongoing threat and that the attack did not appear to be related to terrorism or the riots of January 6th. Now, I do, of course, want to talk about some of the, security that, as you know, was in place since the riots of January 6th. That includes the fencing that was all around the Capitol building. You can see that part of fencing still in place, but you remember there were layers and layers of fencing where you couldn't even get this close to where we're standing right here near Delaware Avenue in front of the Senate building. But just within the last few weeks, they have started bringing that fencing down. Clearly, I want to say maybe confidence that there wasn't a security threat up until today. Again, Capitol Police very quick to say that this was not terrorism and it was not related to the January 6th riots.
Right.
Now, if the fencing was still in place, I don't know if this may have prevented the attack that happened today that cost the life of yet another Capitol Police officer.
All right. Aisha Khan, thank you very much.